Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives WS402. This is a convex wall stop. The label is generic. You know, it has both the part numbers on there. The CVX convex WS402CVX. This is considered a heavy-duty version of a wall stop. This has a cast brass type construction, and it would be considered heavy-duty, a cast brass sort of construction. You're going to see cast brass versus wrought constructed or manufactured items in those areas where a couple of things. You needed something that was going to be considered more robust in terms of its ability to handle use. And then number two, where you really want to have the highest possible achievable finish when it comes to the fit and finish that would be done over a piece of hardware, because that's directly related to the caliber and type of the base material as well. And obviously something made of solid brass, and then of course casting is going to give you the ability to have a higher fit and finish. And obviously you're looking at satin nickel. This wall stop is going into someone's home actually, so that would be appropriate where you'd want a higher fit and finish, most certainly. Convex rubber wall bumper packed with a screw and a hollow wall anchor along with a plastic plug or a plastic anchor. Heavy duty cast brass. Has a base diameter of 2.5 inch. You can see ever so slightly shy on that. Has a base thickness of 3/8, and then has a overall projection of 1 inch. Special retainer cup makes the rubber tamper resistant. The installation of this is via a set screw that you would remove here and mount the plate directly to the wall. Okay. Let's take a look at that. And using a 5/64 of an inch Allen set screw or Allen wrench, we can pull that plate off. Okay. And you get the idea of how that's going to work together. That metal retainer fits right back inside of there. Okay, so there's the inside of it. There is the plate that you attach to the wall. It's marked top. Your anchors will obviously work in conjunction with the holes if you wanted to put an additional fastener or two just to prevent possible rotation. The set screw, of course, would be at the bottom of the location. That prong will sit right inside of a shoulder preparation, so to speak, to allow that to tighten up, and then our 5/64 will complete the installation. Now, a convex would be very typical and common for you to see in a push plate scenario as well. So if you had push and pull hardware, you'd want a wall stop, certainly. Okay. Now, there's a link below this video to the cut sheet. Let's take a look at that one first. And that cut sheet gives you all of the dimensional properties of the 401 and the 402. That template is dated December 12th of 1963. It's not the oldest that I've seen from Ives, but it's pretty old. So tells you how much the part has just not changed over time. So if you're looking for a cast high quality wall stop, this is the one they've been using for a half a century or more in this case, certainly more in this case. Then there's a link to a product brochure, and that document has changed with time. It's right there listed on page 1 along with the sister products to it. You'll see how the part number changes as the convex or concave nature of the stop changes, along with the anchor type that's included. So we're dealing with the WS, what do we have here? The WS, it's a convex, so we're dealing with a WS401, And then we have the CVX. Right, the CVX is the one we're dealing with, the screw and drywall anchor. So 2 different types, a total of 4 variants of them. There is a reference to the finishes that are available there as well. Your polished brass, your US3 polished brass, US4 satin brass, US10 satin bronze, 10B oil rubbed bronze, US15 satin nickel, and that's the color here, US26 polished chrome, and US26D satin chrome. That WS404, the one right below it on that page, is a very nice unit to be aware of because it's just 1 inch in diameter. So if you need a wall stop, that will be quite inconspicuous. That's a great option for that. And then, of course, the more typical items that you're going to find will be on page 2, the wrought construction items, the 406 and the 407 variants of that, and they will be noticeably less expensive. While they'll have a very good finish, they will not have a true sort of architectural finish as what you're going to see here. They'll be true architectural finishes, but they won't look as high caliber of a finished result as a cast brass item would be. Then finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ives products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Ives WS402 CVX satin nickel wall stop and a cast brass construction, or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.